Hopefully we are live. It's just me for the finals. Everyone else is gone. If anyone else wants to cast, feel free to like DM me or something. But for now, it's just me. So so yeah, we're gonna do this. Um, Finals is between teams Jam Family and Team Support Gap. Team Support Gap is the team with Darklord 70 and FNZ Dunk, and then Team James Family is the one with a lot of good players. I don't know. They have some damn good players on that team. Oh yeah, and we started. Um, So Dark Lord 70 I think has been pretty high on the Lilia prio. I'm not entirely sure what else he'll look for this game. I've heard that Underworld Visitor is a good Tristana player, but yeah, we'll see. Let me ask for a ping. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna ban away Tristana from Underworld Visitor. I think the chance pretty strong. They're also gonna ban away Yumi from Watanabe. I feel like they should also ban Lulu, but okay, they're gonna ban Darkly 70 Zac. I don't think we should be that scared of Darkly 70 Zac, to be honest. I don't think the champ is like, especially a carry champ, and like yeah, I can make your life a little hard if you have like fog that you have to check into, but meh. They're also going to ban away Arya. They're going to ban away Galio from MathBook Air. So maybe he'll be forced onto... Oh, it's going to be first pick Lilia. So they're going to take it away. And hold up, what's going on? Why are we... Do we have a Singe player on red side? I was not aware of the Singe player on red side, but... I mean, I actually have no clue if Singe is blindable. I mean... I guess you just lose all your matchups, so maybe it is blindable, but... All good. Okay, it's gonna be... Whoa, Viego for Dark Lord 70. Wait. Why Viego? I feel like Viego's just not a carry champ. I would have rather seen Dark Lord on, I don't know. What's like a real champ? Man, all the junglers suck right now. There's no carry jungler. There's no good carry junglers. There's like, I don't know, Gwen, Darius, Graves, Kane, but like Kindred, but like none of these are like actually strong champs is the problem, I think. Okay. I've also heard that people don't like Viego as a champ right now, but it is how it is. I think Ashe got some buffs, so they're gonna play Ashe. I'm not sure how the bot lane matchup goes, but I would expect for red side's bot to be weaker. This is probably setting up to pick Lulu on R3. Okay, it's gonna be Singed for blue side, so I guess red side was just letting Team James family know that they know what's up. Yippee. Also, let me know in chat if anything is wrong. I assume my like audio is coming through, but yeah. Wait, Lucian? We're just gonna pick Lucian and let them ban the Nami? I I don't especially know why this is a Lucian angle. Okay, they want to play Lucian. Maybe it's because it's like good with Lilia or something. Like you can do the sleep. Oh, and they're not actually gonna pick Ashley here. Wait, they're gonna ban Braum away from MathBook Air. They just want to pick away. They just want to take away any opportunity MathBook Air has to not troll the game. And hopefully MathBook Air has been practicing something that he won't solo through the game on. Like maybe like Tom Kench. Tom Kench is a pretty good champ. You're gonna pick Darius into Singed. I wonder how this matchup goes. But I would not be surprised if we saw like Lulu and they're actually not gonna ban. I really hope they ban Lulu. Blue side that is. It appears Singed is actually good into Darius. Okay, sure. I have no idea. Wait, actually, this is not 30 days. Let me see. Okay, Singed is still good into Darius. So self counter pick they're gonna ban. Okay, Braum makes sense, especially since Lucian Braum. That's a reasonable angle. I think Mathwagara really only plays melee supports. They're gonna ban Milio away from Ashley, but like Lulu's up. Like, okay, I guess Milio is good because Milio is good into Lilia. Like, I could definitely see a case for picking Milio here, but and it's also a denial from Lucian. But I mean, Lulu. Yeah, all right, Lulu. There's the Lulu. Um, and now it's what does MathBook Air want into Lulu? Into Ashe Lulu? Like, I feel like basically every lane is losing. Every lane that you could pick here. Like, you could pick Nami and try to play the game, but it's okay. They're gonna pick Leona, which is I don't know. It could be a really difficult lane if Lulu plays it like reasonably well. I would hope that Ashe goes cleanse and Lulu builds Mikhail pretty quickly this game. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty good. Okay, I'll do the prediction. Yeah. True. That's a good idea. How do I do this again? Okay, I'll make the prediction after the draft is over. But let me make a prediction. James family sup gap. Then y'all can have like 5 minutes or something. Okay. No, I think as a matter of fact, you should not stay up and watch all games. Okay, it's gonna be Hui as the blind pick. I just played Zareth, and Zareth is good into Hui, but nope, it's gonna be Cho'Gath. Okay. Um, this looks like an Exodia Lilia game, doesn't it? Like I feel like if Lilia becomes strong, like this is gonna be a really difficult game for Red Side to play. But I also think Leona is like extremely useless this game. Like maybe you can claim that you're peeling Viego, but meh. I also think this is I don't know. I don't know. I would not like to play either of these comps. I think Red Side comp is fairly standard though. I think it's like completely fine to play two melees, a Viego, and like an Enchanter with a hyper carry. I don't really know what to make of these blue side champs. I mean, they're all like theoretically not useless. Like I think even Singed is theoretically useful this game, even if maybe it's a slightly difficult matchup to Ashe. Yeah, I wonder how Singed into Ashe is, or like Singed into Enchanters generally maybe. Okay, allegedly Singed is good into Ashe. How about Lulu? Allegedly he's slightly worse into Enchanters. That makes some sense. Or who knows, man? I don't know what the Singed champ does. We should be getting started in champ select. Let me start the prediction. Sick. Y'all have a prediction now. Go gamble money. Wait, I have infinity money? Because I am the channel. Holy moly. That's me, the channel. Looks like they're getting readied up in lobby. Are they in order? Oh, they actually are in order. Nope, blue side is not in order. Madge. So yeah, it's gonna be, can Darklord 70 and FNC Dunk put on a show, run the game? Can they not? Is the game gonna be lost off bot? Who knows? But I do think that Ashe Lulu as a baseliner pretty not safe into Lucian Leona, but should win the lane into Lucian Leona at least. And I really hope Ashe goes cleanse. Anything else on summoners this game? Not really. I mean, Darius can go like Ghost or something if he wants to, but I'm not even sure you should, because I feel like the whole thing against Singed is you can never lose tempo against Singed, because as soon as he gets to proxy, your life is difficult. I really want to see Darius walk with the first wave, just to make sure Singed can't proxy the first wave, because Singed should for sure not be able to play the game to Darius, like levels 1 through 3. Alright, we're into spec delay. I'll be back in actually, I won't be back in a sec. Let's play some chess. Nah, I lied. I don't want to play chess. I don't know. What do y'all want to do in the meantime? Want to play rock, paper, scissors? It's too hard. Wow, nobody has faith in Darklord 70? What is this? Where, huh? Jacob G doesn't think Red Side's gonna win? I don't know, I feel like if I had to play one of these comps, I'd rather play the Red Side comp, even if Lilia is kind of a massive problem, potentially. I think if Lilia's not a problem, then there's no problems. We're all good. Like, who's gonna take Ashel? I guess Leona's gonna take Ashel. That's the answer, but... Like, meh? I have not seen the Singed flare yet, though, so maybe Singed is just gonna completely run the game. We have 2 minutes left on spectator delay. Yeah, I mean, I wonder, let's see, is Lilia about into Ashe? Lilia into Ashe. Allegedly not. I mean, it's like average. Could be worse. What other interesting matchups out of this game? I guess I should check Hui Cho'Gath. I think this was Cho'Gath favorite. I took a look at it a second ago, didn't I? Never mind. It is not Cho'Gath favorite. All good. All I know is that Zareth is good. Yeah, Zareth is good into play. Alright, surely with like 7-1 odds, it has to be worth someone's money to put their money on red side. We've got like a minute left. Does Cho'Gath still build the Shurelya's build? I know they nerfed symbiotics, but I think symbiotics are actually still rather good. I've still been building them on like fiddlesticks, and I think they're still certainly playable. Okay, we're in game. Why is my client black screen? Oh, here we go. Always scary when the client goes black. But we're loading into game. Yep, cleanse for actually exhaust for Lulu. I would never go exhaust this game. I would probably always go heal. I don't think there's anyone really to exhaust. Like you can claim you're exhausting Singe, but like you're not actually exhausting Singe is the problem. And it is Ghost for Darius. Why are we at 0%? Can we load? Hello? Where's the loader? Why is it not loading? Do I need to quit and restart it or something? Surely not. Maybe I'll restart my client. It's certainly me. Oh, never mind. We're in game. All right, sick. Here we go. Let's set everything up. Make it a little smaller. Ping's going down. It's all for the Raptors wards. That's what everyone's fighting over these days. Everyone fights for the Raptors. But Ash and Lulu are actually gonna go take bot bush. We'll see if anyone. It is gonna be 5 men from blue side. We'll see if someone face checks. Oh, they are actually gonna face check. It's gonna be face checking. So no, they drop a ward. Wait, that's a really nice ward actually by Dark Lord. It's pinged out. Nobody has a sweeper. And then this is what Dark Lord 70 did to me when I had to jungle on Lilia. So now he's having it done to him, which I take great pleasure in. He deserves to have his Raptors stolen this game. Agreed. Unfortunately, it's pretty hard to do that against Darius, I would guess. Although I think if Darius had to come defend Raptors, like Cinch would just proxy, and it would maybe be fine. But yeah, does he have a Nimbus cloak? I don't know how to see his secondary runes. They have bush control, Ash, Lulu, which is good. They probably should just move up and start hitting, but. And yeah, Dark Lord 70 takes care to watch all the jungle entrances so Sinch isn't able to get our proxy off. Wait, we should just fight. No, let's just fight. We're playing Ash, Lulu. Just fight them. Just hit. Like, well, we're gonna win. Oh, I don't like that cleanse. I think you have to cleanse. You have to save cleanse for ignite if you're gonna cleanse this. Wait, okay, where's Lulu going? Wait, we're just playing way too scared. Like, we should hard win this level 1 as Ash Lulu. To be fair, we are like down basically 2 combat sums, which is probably quite a bit, but that kind of sucks to have to flash cleanse level 1, and they lose push against a melee support. Oh, Mathbook goes for the. I don't know about that one. Okay, sure. Mathbook decides doesn't really want his flash anymore. Meanwhile, in top lane, Butthole Blast is able to get his CS somehow. FNZ Junk is playing rather safe. Oh, do you think he's getting split mapped on or something? No. They had a. Or does Dark Lord know his Raptors weren't stolen? I guess he does for some reason. Okay, Mathbook sees that Grompa's gone, knows that Dark Lord is pathing top, but they knew that already because they had the word on Raptors, so. Meh. Ash has to be somewhat careful on the slow push out, but would probably have to be way more careful. Oh wait, am I lagging? Wait, is my stream lagging? Wait, my stream looks fine on my screen. Is it okay? Well, I hope it's good. Okay, sick. Lucian dashes in. Leona, I mean, JJ is level 3. Like, I feel like they're just not trading. Like, just hit. Just hit the enemy when they come to hit you. But now they're just kind of cooked. They're weak-sided. They're on a slow push out. For all they know, Lilia could be here. Oh god, JJ's dead. Good. Okay, that was actually a good look by both Underworld Visitor and Math Vicar. Looks like Dark Lord looked on Singed in the meantime, but no, not even a summoner from that. He's going to get his crab. It's going to be traded. He's going to take a look mid, but IXX is playing the correct side of his lane with his jungler, so he's going to be completely fine. So yeah. It's just going to be both junglers resetting. Evil Brony is going to just stay around for his next full clear. Oh god, misses the big Raptor XD. FNC Donk has not been able to open too much of a lead here. And is in fact going to get flipped into the tower. Doesn't get flipped into the tower. But yeah, the big story is bot lane. This is no longer especially playable for Ashe. On this slow push out, he probably will die again. What's his cleanse cooldown? Or sorry, her cleanse cooldown. It's a minute. So yeah, I think Ashe is in a fairly large amount of danger on this push out. I wonder if Darklord will cover this, because Darklord should know that Lilia is, or at least could be bot here, because Raptors and Krugs were the last camps to respawn, but it doesn't look like Darklord's going to cover. What are these pings? Wait, how do they know? Okay, it does look like Darklord is actually going to cover this push out. And Lilia just bases, actually, and doesn't go for... Are you supposed to skip the Fated Ashes? I'm not sure. Okay, but now... Yeah, Darklord's just going to help JJ push this out, but JJ's still going to get all in. But Darklord is here on the perfect timing, actually. Underworld Visitor doesn't have flash, is going to die, gets exhausted. But Ashe is going to get traded back. At least it's going to be... Yeah, at least he... Oh my god, is he out? Wait. He's out! Oh no, it's a disaster. He needs to press... Or he's actually just going to stay for this crash, because I don't think they're good. He just thinks they can't threaten the dive. Wait, never mind. He's going to base... Okay, it's pretty painful. Lucian is going to lose a lot. And that was certainly good pathing by Darklord to cover this potential dive. Meanwhile, Ascension Cloud goes down to Lilia, which is pretty bad. Especially since that means that Darklord's going to lose both of his topside camps and not be able to trade camps bot. It is going to be Drake to red side because they're first back on the map. And, I mean, Lucian loses a lot, but Ashe also died. And Lucian's still ahead. At least the wave is reset, though. Are they going to try to do anything to... Nope, they're not going to try to do anything to FNZ Dunk on this push out. I wonder if Cinch will try to proxy here, because he knows that Viego shouldn't be top for a while, with Lilia just taking all the camps. But no, it looks like he's just going to take a base. Okay, it looks like he wanted to proxy, but is now too late. Yeah, if he had just walked straight, he would have actually been able to proxy, but now he's just going to drop 2 melees, and that kind of sucks. Can they do anything? No, not really. Lulu's on her way back. So yeah, Cinch is going to get the proxy off. Is down a very reasonable amount of CS now. And yeah, Darius is just going to counter proxy. Wait, no, he's not actually. He's too late. He can't do it. Darklord probably going to clear. This is probably just a full clear from Darklord. Doesn't exactly know when his Raptors will be respawning, but pretty soon. And I wonder if they're going to try to make a look into Ashe. Ashe does have cleanse and flash this time, so the Lilia ult is not the biggest problem. I wonder how close Leona is to 6. Leona is very far from 6. Meanwhile, Cinch is executing. Did he have to execute? Like, I don't know. I think they know where Darklord is anyways. He's on his Wolves respawn. All good. Probably just lose like an extra 10 seconds or so. No one's especially strong in this game yet. I mean, Darklord's items are pretty good. And Hui is also fairly strong right now. Sentient Cloud taking a lot of punishment actually, and uses ult, so no real threat onto IXX. There's no way you're supposed to grasp into Hui. I just can't believe it. I think, yeah, like, surely a Tail of Blades. Or Comet, but, like, surely a Tail of Blades. Oh, yeah, Singe has Symbiotics. I wonder why Singe goes Symbiotic. Like, I could certainly believe that Singe goes Symbiotics, but I kind of wonder why. Because, like, I feel like you don't... I guess you care about out of combat move speed since you're not taking teleport, so maybe you want to be able to proxy and move. But like I have to imagine like Swifties is good on him. Or like Mercs. They are gonna start up the grubs, but this does look like a fight. Dark Lord is here. The strongest member in the game right now is Lilia though. So they're not gonna really be able to contest. Darius is gonna start a fight with Singe, but they're basically just sacking bot lane to guarantee these grubs, which is fine. Can they... No, we're freezing? I don't like this freeze. I feel like you should just push. Maybe they don't know strictly that Lucian is here yet. And they are going to deny a little bit, but they're not going to deny... they're not going to be able to like take plates or anything. So it is just going to be the grubs, and grubs are actually a big deal. Like the three grubs are relatively powerful. Bullhole Blasta is going to get caught. Is certainly going to die here. Has flashes for nothing. And now Hui moves to cover bot is going to collect a pretty substantial slow push out here. See if Singe is going to lose like roughly a wave mid. While Lucian just lanes against Cho'Gath, which doesn't look like it's very good for Lucian. He does like no damage, despite the fact that Cho'Gath is building MR. Can they run down? Maybe they could have run down Mathbook there. I'm not entirely sure. But Ashe Lulu really have not been able to make much happen off of that roam from Lucian and Leona. Although the CS Cup is now roughly equalized. So it could be worse. I mean, Dark Lord is the strongest member on blue side. Will have his Triforce pretty soon. Not too much else happening. Singe is, again, too late to proxy. So it's just going to run around in river for a couple seconds. They're going to look onto Ashe, who takes a really big beating from... Wait, no. Why is she cutting it? Why is she cutting in? Has to flash. And is, I think, gonna... just barely dies to... I don't know what she died to, actually. I guess Aerie? I guess she died to Aerie. Watanabe collects the wave. Actually fairly important, by the way, for support to get the farm in spots like these, but is how it is. Dark Lord, I suspect, wants to just base for his item and go fight the Drake, but oh god, a lot of items coming in from blue side right now, and it looks like Ashe is nowhere near her first item. Cho'Gath is nowhere near his first item. It's pretty rough. So yeah, they're not going to try to contest this Drake because they know that their item situation is not good. They're also down a bit of tempo because Lulu just had to base and is sitting in shop for a couple seconds. Buy control words, please. Please buy control words. Yippee! She bought control words. +1 merit point for buying control words. Underworld Visitor has item advantage over JJ, so should probably feel free to dash in whenever he wants. He doesn't have great vision here. Like Viego could technically be in these pockets. And Diego's gonna scout out this Drake, but nah. It's pretty hard to justify contesting this. Oh, Viego is gonna get a little bit caught. Is lucky that he didn't get Leona ulted there. Underworld Visitor is getting autoed down. He's gonna get Ashe arrowed, actually. He's dead. Damn, actually a really nice look by JJ there. Meanwhile, Dark Lord is gonna go down, as is FNZ Dunk. Which is really unfortunate, because that means the Singe gets basically infinite in the top lane. I'm not sure how FNZ Dunk ended up in mid, but yeah, that kind of is sad. But a really good look by Ashe there to get the shutdown onto Lucian. Scorchclaw. I feel like we don't see the red one very often in terms of smites. Yeah, that's going to be 2 plates to Butthole Blasta. I'm surprised he's not going to proxy this next wave. I feel like he could pretty safely do it if he knew that Viego's bot side camps were up. I guess he can't know that because Viego was just bot, so if he's not entirely sure that... Yeah, because Viego is here, like, off of vision, so he's not entirely sure what Viego's tempo was going into the Drake, so Viego technically could have cleared these camps already, but bit of a missed opportunity. Oh, sorry, that's my roommate. My bad. Underworld Visitor taking plates. But this is a reasonable look from Dark Lord. Pixel is not warded, and Underworld Visitor is flashless. There is no arrow for Ashe, but Underworld Visitor dodges out on the Viego W. Does Viego have ult? Viego doesn't have ult, so it's just going to be an exhaust onto Leona, but if you're full hitting Leona, it's generally not a good fight. Watanabe gets caught out by the Leona slow, and no Lilia sleep to go. Oh, she just doesn't have ult. So they are going to get out. Pretty fortunate from red side that they don't have any casualties there, but it's going to be flash from Watanabe, and Viego's actually going to relook. Spooky. Oh, Leona just face checks on Lucky, and he's also going to get arrowed. Has to be a little bit careful of Underworld Visitor, but yeah, okay. Unlucky for Mathvek, turns the play into a losing one. And meanwhile, wait, Sentient Cloud solo kills IXX. That's unlucky from Hui, I guess. And then, yeah, more uninteractive laning going on in the top lane. Oh, Underworld Visitor just gets caught up by Dark Lord on Krug? So wait, this is crazy. Dark Lord is completely out, actually. Yeah. Wait, that's sick. So yeah, everything works out for red side. And the game is pretty close to even now. Darius is just gonna proxy as well. I wonder if he's gonna try to take this blue buff. He's kind of scared of Hui. And also Lilia could technically be, or no, Lilia was just bot actually. Lilia could not technically be here. But he's kind of waiting. I'm surprised he's not just proxying. I guess he must be scared of Lilia, but well, someone disconnected and then they paused. Okay, surely this doesn't break the it doesn't break the replay. Holy moly. Okay. We're saved. I guess this is another reason to go Symbiotics on Singe, because you can get to the proxy faster, so maybe it's like some important timing thing. Oh, okay, yeah, this always happens after you pause. Wee. Let it fix itself. Yo. Surely it's gonna hello. Alright, there we go. No! We paused again. Wait, surely not. Okay, I guess we have to wait through a pause. I'm just gonna hope this pause didn't take too long. Yeah, looking at the game state, not a big gold lead. Darius is down an item right now, but I'm sure he has it in base, and everyone else has basically full item other than supports. This is Locket, I think, and this is Shrelia. So, all good. Top Wi-Fi. Oh no, he has to Uber to the. No, we're cooked. Guys, we're doomed. What are we gonna do? No. All right, it appears we're gonna have some substantial wait time here before the top laner of red side comes back. So until then, I guess we'll go on a break. I don't know, man. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll go on a break. XD. I don't know what to say. It is how it is. FNZ Dunk Wi-Fi got gapped. Shot by the aliens. Okay, we'll be right back. Hello, hello, we're back. Uh, we're the classic freeze after pause. We're in that freeze, but we're back, guys. We're back. They made it. FNZ Dunk made it to the esports center. How are they gonna keep the esports center open for games 2 and 3? That is yet to be seen. But they claim they're gonna do it. Um, yeah. All right, here we go. State of the game right now. Viego is strong. Lilia is strong. I would rather be blue side. But also, I did forget to point out, this is a really crazy Mercs game for red side. They have like 4 AP, like a lot of hard CC. It's a really good Mercs game. Evil Brownie just gonna clear back down. Singe is gonna go back open top. They're gonna play for this Herald, which is meh. Like, Herald, eh. I feel like losing bot tower for Herald would not be worth it if they did indeed lose bot tower for Herald, but it does not appear they're gonna lose bot tower for Herald because Underworld Visitor is strong, still has ult if he ever needs to ult a wave. And Dark Lord is just gonna try to trade the next Drake, or at least trade setup on the next Drake. I mean, the item situation is not the worst. It's really only Lilia being up like, not even that, like bare like a dark seal basically is what Lilia is up. And other than that, the gold is like completely even. I would guess that Darius is probably slightly stronger than Singe right now, but yeah. Oh, they're gonna be able to make a fast plant to Underworld Visitor. He doesn't have flash right now, so yeah, he's actually gonna die to this, which is huge. This should be Drake. Unless he can just walk now. You can't just walk through Viego, he's dead. Nice try with the barrier, but Dark Lord 70 gets the kill before the Drake spawns, and they're not going to really be able to trade back too much onto Sentient Cloud. It's just a Cho'Gath, and actually a really nice Ashe hero goes down onto play. No, it's not lookable, it's not lookable, we don't try. Okay. Sentient Cloud is going to survive. It's going to be somewhat chunked, though, and Herald is going to go down for this mid tower. I'm not sure they can finish it. Meanwhile, there's going to be bot tower for... I really would like to see Lulu walking towards mid here, but it does look like blue side is actually going to be able to secure the mid tower off that Herald, which is really a rather big deal. You know, Ash is gonna go hit this. I feel like they should just do Drake. No, like we're losing our. Oh no, Mathbuck! Wait, what happened, Mathbuck? Oh no, Dark Lord misses the stun. Mathbuck just gets to walk out, and now this is a somewhat even fight for the. No, Cho'Gath has to base TP. God, I wish like Singe just walked for this, or either top laner could have just walked for this really. But as is, like if Cho'Gath is pretty close to full HP now, so maybe it's okay. But yeah, oh god, it's so hard. Like Hueya's completed Ceres, and Lilia's really strong. How are they ever gonna want? They don't have Ashe hero. Like, I guess they're gonna try. I feel like this is really scary for red side. I feel like they can just all die. They do have Cho'Gath ult, so if they can get into a position to okay, they're gonna do the thing. They got the steal, but they're all gonna die. Like, oh man, yeah. Oh no, wait, no, Sentient Cloud gets Evil Brownie. Evil Brownie goes down, and Dark Lord 70 has the reset on the Lilia. He's so strong. Wait, Dark Lord 70 gets everyone. I don't know how this fight is good for red, but it is. It just is. I don't know. I think Lilia must have like mispositioned or something, or like missed their flash or something. And oh my god, and Darius is just gonna drop the complete tower because he walks. Oh, wait, sorry. That's in the opposite direction. Darius, as a consequence of this play, is gonna drop the top tower. But can I leave it on directed camera? No. I don't know how to do it. It's too hard. Yeah, I know my camera control is bad. I don't know how to do like smooth movement that like all the StarCraft observers do. Items coming in. It's gonna be Collector for Dark Lord. It's gonna be still no second items for anyone on red side actually. So it's only Dark Lord right now is the strongest member in the lobby, and Cho'Gath is soon to follow with Warmogs. Let's see. Can I do a direct to camera? Okay, I have to like double tap it, and for the red side it's QWER. Maybe I can. I could try. Let me see. Let's follow Evil Ronnie. He's going somewhere. Where's he going? Neither is really stronger in this matchup right now. It's gonna be Deadman second for Singe. That makes sense. But I don't know how to do this. I think the next look should just be on Ashe Arrow. They're just gonna try to play mid waves, try to get this mid tower, while Lucian and Leona are actually rather far from this mid wave. They're gonna try to look onto Darius, but they're not going to successfully do anything. I don't see Darius ever dying to this. Yeah, and that's gonna be a lot of God, I don't know how to do this. Wait, mid priority is traded back. Wait, did the camera get unzoomed? Okay. Can they like look to arrow on Hui or something? Oh, it's just Otacon control. This new Otacon is... I'm not actually sure how strong this new Otacon is. I know, like, it seems like you can kill it pretty quickly. And I'm not sure how good the pedal effect actually is. I don't think the rose effect is actually that strong at all, but... They're gonna look... arrow doesn't hit, but... Okay, Hui gets his flash force by Dark Lord. And everyone is collapsing onto them. Lilio's E misses, so they can... Red side can certainly walk out. Oh no, Blood Blast is here. Just drops the W, flashes out. Is gonna very slowly hit the Cho'Gath, but Dark Lord gets onto Underworld Visitor. Underworld Visitor is cooked. He's dead to Darius, and it's gonna be a reset for... But he's still sleeping? Wait, can Dark Lord actually live? He's really squishy into in this Lucian. He's gonna have to flash out. Is he gonna die? No, he has the plants. And meanwhile, FNC Dunk is not going to get anything more, so it's going to be 2 for... Oh my god, wait, Mathbook wants to die, and is indeed going to die. Is FNC Dunk going to die? Nope. Dark Lord is too close, he's too scary. Another pause. Okay, this time it's blue side. Can they do Otacon? I don't think it's that clear that the red side can actually Otacon here. They're all really low, and Lilia is still pretty full HP. Hui can also base TP. Yo, guys, surely we haven't broken the... Guys. Man. I know what's going on in this game, man. Okay, we're chilling. They're not going to try. I like this call to just base and reset tempo here. I have to be kind of scared they're just going to get Hui W'd, no? Hui QW'd. So Evil Brawny is fully 2 items, as is Singed. Second items for Cho'Gath coming in. Ashe is very far from second item, actually. And let's see. Yep, it's the thing again. Yivy. They're gonna send Singe top to push a wave. Darius also goes top to match. Darius has second item as well, so it's just the 80 carries. You don't have second items. Control word check. It's 1-to-1. No control words for Leona. Refillable potion for Singed. Let's see if they can contest this next Drake. What soul is it? It's Chemtech Soul, which is a pretty good soul. I think Chemtech Soul is great. I think Hui laning into Darius is pretty good for Hui. But they still have to be rather concerned about this Otacon. Whoever can get a pick around this area first is gonna... Oh, here goes Singe. Singe is ghosting onto Jaya, who does not have flash. She is extremely dead. He's gonna get Lulu ulted, but Lulu is dead, and Cho'Gath is TPing into his death as well, and it's a disaster. Dark Lord cannot look. What is Dark Lord gonna look to do? Maybe he can try to catch Hui on the rotation. Hui has to be pretty scared of Dark Lord here. But Dark Lord doesn't know. Oh, now he knows. IXX. A little caught, gets smited. Dark Lord doesn't immune the fear, but can IXX live this? Gets pulled over by FNZ Dunk and killed, but Dark Lord is going to die to Lilia, and FNZ Dunk, I don't think can get anything here. Maybe he can kill Leona with ult. He does have ult, but Leona is just gonna flash out, even though he has 5 stacks, doesn't have enough. Oh my god! Underworld Visitor walks in, gets smited by FNZ Dunk, but it's still gonna be Drake, and a pretty substantial fight win to blue side off of Jaya getting cooked by a really nice roam by Butthole Blasta there. So it's gonna be 2 Drakes to 2. It's still gonna be Otacon. We still have to fight over it. And I would assume that everyone's just gonna reset after this Drake gets done. I would have kind of liked to see Singe just push out bot here instead of doing whatever he's doing right now, instead of going top, and Hui probably could have matched top, but meh is how it is. Sentient Cloud is going top without teleport, and unlike Singe, he does not have synchronized souls to make it back to the fight in time, so we'll see if that ends up being a problem. Baron is spawning soon, but also Otacon. Neither team has the fastest Baron. I would say red side probably has a slightly faster objective take. Dark Lord looking for IXX. That's how he has been able to find IXX the past couple times. Maplook is sitting on a ward here. Does not have a control ward. There's a plant. A lot of pings going down onto this area. It looks like, oh, Arrow just barely misses on Underworld Visitor, who barriers for nothing. But Dea is going to get caught by Leona, but is Leona just catching herself, actually? Leona is rather dead. Unless they can get Dark Lord. Okay, the nice Lulu ult by Watanabe there. And actually, Underworld Visitor is going to get baited into dying here as well. Watanabe just barely is going to... No! Dies to the bowling ball! Is this an objective? Is the question. I think it is not an objective. I think they could potentially try for Alticon, but no, they're just going to take mid tower and be happy with it. So yeah. A good look there by... I mean, who even looked? Like, I don't know. It was really just Leona getting caught. Hoi does get a push out in bot. Does not even... Oh, actually does secure the turret, but misses the local ult, which is pretty bad. Are they going to try? Doesn't look like they're going to try to start this. I would assume Ashe is basing for IE here. At which point, Lucian also has IE. Yep, Ashe bases for IE, has a dagger match. I feel like AD carry should want to buy control wards more. Like, you're the person who gets who most suffers when there's no control ward to push. But then again, it's not really your job. Someone else should buy it. Agreed. Evil Brawny is getting caught, actually. Gets very slowed by this Darius. Does she have ult? Yeah, she does have ult. And Dark Lord 70 is actually dead. Gets stunned up by Leona. Had flashes out, but might just die to the burn. Wait, hold up! FNZ Dunk gets a kill here? Kills Lilia? I don't think they have enough damage to kill him at all. Or actually, Underworld Visitor is here. That's going to be enough damage. Yeah, okay. FNZ Dunk is going to die, but can Dark Lord get a reset? No, he can't. Oh my god, he just barely doesn't die. Really nicely timed ult by Watanabe, but she's gonna die. And meanwhile in top lane, Cho'Gath is just splitting. Doesn't look like he has Demolish, and it doesn't look like Blue Side can punish with Auticon. So again, no objectives, just a fight. Wait, Jay is getting... Alright, this is a rat look by Blue Side, holy moly. That's a really good look. That's actually double sums from Ashe, which is a massive deal. Like, Ashe's cleanse matters so much in these fights. Meanwhile, Singed, walking around. So you kind of scared of dying here. Oh wait, Sentient Cloud does have Demolish. Never mind. They're gonna run at Cho'Gath, who, I mean, okay. What's going on here? They're toying with him. Wait, I don't know if Cho'Gath can actually get out. I think they might have convinced me that he's actually dead, but Cho'Gath can certainly kill Singed if Singed walks into melee range. So they're just going to let him walk out. All right, sounds good. And that's going to give red side priority over this Auticon if Dark Lord wants it. And it looks like Dark Lord actually just wants to play for top side. This crab is actually a massive deal. Whoever gets this crab basically doesn't have to worry about Baron. Dark Lord gets the smite. Actually so big. Crabs are so important. FNZ Dunk has nothing to fear from this Leona. It's like, yeah, you can crowd control me, but you'll just feed me my 5 stacks and we'll be fine. Dark Lord looking for this blue buff. Actually, blue side is losing a lot. Wait, they're looking on FNZ Dunk pretty hard, but this is just going to be a Baron start if they try to do this. Well, it's too late. They have tried to do it, and it is going to be a Baron start. FNZ Dunk will die. They will get Auticon, but they will lose Baron. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's even possible that you could claim that just like straight up Auticon for Baron is fine. I don't know. So yeah, that's going to be Baron to blue side. It's 0-0. About the match score right now. They're really slow on this Opticon, and looks like red side doesn't have any items to base for, so they're just going to preserve their tempo by moving on to the map. I'm kind of confused as to what they're doing. Wait. They're trying to... I'm not sure why they didn't move to this Drake, because now they're actually maybe just going to lose it. Are they here in time? It does look like Dark Lord's going to be here in time to at least offer the smite fight. Oh, really good Asher onto Lilia. Can't they one-shot her in CC? No, she has the Zhonya's. A really nice Zhonya's by Lilia. And she's going to get a double sleep onto Jaya. Jaya's dead. Dark Lord 70 gets the steal onto the Chemtech Drake, but can he get a reset? No, he doesn't have flash, doesn't have ult, so So Lucian's gonna live and Darkler's gonna die. It's a 3 for 0, but it's gonna be soul point. Soul point to red side. I think you have to be happy with that if you're blue side. Really nicely played by Lilia there. And that's gonna negate their Baron, so they just don't get a Baron, and that does mean that blue side out of this trade for Octagon for Baron gets the more permanent of the two buffs. Wait, I mean Mathbook, you're just gonna die, like. Yeah, Mathbook looks rather dead, and yeah, is just gonna feed the stacks to Darius. Can Voltol Blasta die as well? Looks like he's gonna just barely get out. Yeah, that's a difficult. Like, it's really hard to play melee supports into Darius, I think, because like, yeah, you can like kind of threaten him, but like you also just give him 5 stacks. Big problem. I don't know. Meanwhile, Lily has 4 items. That is a full item up on everyone else in the game, including Dark Lord. Okay, so it's only half an item up on Dark Lord, but. Yeah, Lilia is really strong. Had a really clutch Zhonya's there. Basically negated Dark Lord 70's ult. If Dark Lord 70 had ult for Lucian later in the fight, it would have been a massive deal. In fact, I think Dark Lord might have ulted after the Zhonya, so you can go complain to Dark Lord about that. But meanwhile, Hui has this item, which I guess everyone on his team has. Actually, Leona should go Abyssal Mass this game, no? I guess there's not. Or yeah, there's no AP. There's no AP damage on red side to justify it. Looks like Cho'Gath still has Baron, so he can for sure take this tower. I wonder if you're just supposed to go Swifties on Cho'Gath. Like, surely the movement speed like matters. If you're not gonna go Shrelias, at least. Looks like they can look with arrow again if they can find an arrow onto Lilia. But she has Zhonya's up again and 10 stack Darkseal. Ashe is really weak right now. Only member in the game who has not 3 items, and it looks like she's actually rather far off from 3 items unless she just hasn't resold this refillable. Not too much gonna happen. There's no objective on the map. There's not even really many takeable outers. Like, this is the only takeable outer, or inner tower, so nobody really has anything to do other than farm camps. Let's see if Dark Lord 70 has his item in base here. Dark Lord 70 does have his item in base, so he's gonna be able to match the 4 items of Lilia. Buys a cloth armor instead of control wards. I can't believe it, man. Cloth armor. Can we just buy control wards? And I guess the next objective is just going to be the soul for red side. Or maybe it's going to be Baron. I'm not entirely sure which is spawning first. Alright. Dark Lord puts some pings down onto the Chemtech Drake, so it does look like they're going to try. Oh, Cho'Gath getting caught. Cho'Gath is rather dead. And I don't really think they're going to be able to trade this for anything, but this kill also doesn't mean anything, so... Yeah, Cho'Gath dies. It would probably be nice if he got the wave. Actually, this is probably just bad for blue side because we're going to lose their bot lane inner tower for it. And they're actually going to trade a lot of damage onto this. Oh. They are running away from the ghosting Singed, and it looks like Watanabe is caught by Singed. Just gets flipped, drive-by'd. She flashes, ults herself, doesn't get the knock-up, and wow, why is Butthole Blasta so slow? I guess she hit the Q. Okay, a good escape by Ashley there. Was actually rather important because she's gonna have a role to play in this upcoming Drake fight. The control words. We have a fairy charm, guys. Control words, please. All right, control word check. We're going into a soul fight with 0 control words on either team. It is how it is. No control words. We don't need it. And it looks like red side has prio. It's going to be really hard for blue side to walk in. They're going to have to contest through bot, which is never really the angle that you want. They're going to try to retake the space, but this is not easy space to retake. They really only have... I mean, Mathbook has to be face checking these bushes, and I guess Lilia can check it with E, but wait, hold up. What's Singed doing here? Arrow goes down onto Butthole Blasta. Can they kill him? They're chasing a Singed. Yeah, they're not going to be able to kill him, and that is going to be Arrow. Whoa! Really nice look onto Brawny. He gets his Zhonya's off. But oh my god, wait, his Johnny's is so good. He dies though. Dark Lord 70 has his reset, and it looks like Dark Lord 70 is gonna die before he can get the second ult off, and Jaya is not gonna have ults, so I don't know if anyone here can contest Hui. Yeah, Hui is just gonna murder them all. Holy moly. FNZ Dunk gonna camp a bush, gonna wait for the face check, but he can die to Hui, you know? He has to be kind of scared. Hui doing some real work. And that is just gonna be the Drake, because unless Cho'Gath can like TP here to contest it in time. Nope, no control ward. If Darius had a control ward, maybe they could have made something out of this, but Darius has a Ruby Crystal instead, so Cho'Gath can't be at the fight. I'm just gonna keep complaining, guys. IXX is gonna die to FNZ Dunk though, and wait, can he get the Drake? No, he can't get the Drake. And IXX actually makes it out. So it's just gonna be FNZ Dunk dying, unless he can get. Oh my god, he does get under. Wait. FNZ Dunk can just kill them all. No? Oh my god, they're all dead. That's crazy. I don't think they can get IXX, but that is Baron, because Underworld Visitor is dead for 45 seconds. So okay, Hui thought he was being chased. Unlucky. But no, all they care about is Baron. They are happy with Baron, and I would too. It's hard not to be happy with Baron. I would say that blue side would be ill-advised to contest this. Especially with arrow up, they have to be really careful walking into arrow here. It does look like they're gonna try to walk into the arrow, but oh god, it's so scary. Like imagine if Lilia just gets arrowed as she like stands in this area and Darius is like somewhere in some fog pocket. Very, very spooky, but that's gonna be Baron. Again, they just preserved their tempo, they're not gonna base. And Dark Lord is gonna style on Evil Brawny. Fights to the death for a blue buff, but I mean nobody can kill Dark Lord, no? Yeah, there's no damage here. That's gonna be Lily ult. Dark Lord gets chunked, also loses a shield bow, which is actually pretty substantive. And I'm not really sure red side really, oh, especially with Ashes though, I'm not sure they want to keep pushing. So they're gonna take this inner and probably just base. But they can die, no? Jaya has to be so careful. Oh, has to flash the Hui QW. Sorry, let me try to keep using directed camera. Oh, she's going GA. I guess I like GA. Because Dark Lord and FNZ Dunker are so strong. Yeah, I can see GA. GA is fine. So yeah. Not too many more waves of Baron. Okay, like it's like roughly halfway gone. It doesn't, like their tempo is so messed up. I'm not sure they can make anything happen with the remainder of this Baron. So just a fight over the next Drake, probably. And now both top laners are going to be in top lane without teleport. Drake is the next objective. And yeah, it just is how it is. Whoever gets the push is going to be happy. Now FNZ Dunk is up a full item on Butthole Blaster right now, which is rather painful. Let's see if he... Yeah, okay. It's Cho'Gath, but... Yeah, red side has really nothing to do other than just sit in this jungle and deny vision. Mathbook Air has to be really careful face checking. Like I think Mathbook could have died just now what he just did. If Dark Lord was still sitting in the bush. Yeah, they're just gonna sit here. Wait, Evil Brawny is gonna get arrowed. Has to be so careful just doing this. Like, yeah, he has Zhonya's, but he's not gonna be able to make it out. He's just dead, no? Oh my god, he does so much damage. Wait, never mind. He is not just dead. The Zhonya's like, oh my god, he just rolls everyone. And that's gonna be a 3-for-0, and not the most impactful 3-for-0 unless they can end. They're gonna claim they can end. Maybe they can end actually. Wait, this is pretty close to an end. Hold up, it's only Darius and Cho'Gath and. I don't know if they can clear the wave. Cho'Gath doesn't have any AP. And actually, Cho'Gath is just gonna get caught. No, please hit the wave, hit the wave, hit the wave. You have to hit the wave. You have just ult the cannon, please. This is getting really spooky. It's potentially an end. Oh god, it's so close. They have one cannon minion. They're gonna tank for it. FNZ Dunk has to somehow kill this cannon minion. No, he's not gonna be able to kill it. He can't kill the cannon. That's right here. Okay, he gets the minion. Can they still end? Oh no, they have another wave. Dark Lord is only up in 12. FD Dunk doing so much work. Gets an ult, but oh no, just barely isn't able to get the second reset. And I think that's the end of the game. Yeah, they don't have... That's a crazy way for the game to end. Holy moly. I think Sentient Cloud could have saved the game by just ulting the cannon when he got flipped in there, but unlucky. A really close game from both sides, and like several really good baits from Lilia there with Zhonya's able to get some winning team fights. All right, they have already made the next lobby, so let me join that. And then let me flip us back to the other screen. So that is 1-0 to Team James family, and I guess I'll cash out everyone's predictions. And here's the next raffle. So how do I do this again? Manage prediction, choose outcome, James family. Right? Right? Everyone agrees. James family won the game. Yes, James family won the game. Agreed. Alright, James family won the game. Congratulations to everyone who betted on James family. Oh wow, they're doing draft already. Wait, I need water, guys. I need a break. All good. I'll ready a new prediction. Sorry. Who will win 2? And it looks like, oh, Team Supp workout with side choice chose blue side. So I guess it's just Lilia Prio, because I believe last time they blew on Lilia. So I wonder if red side will ban Lilia this time with the knowledge that Dark Lord will probably play. I don't think Dark Lord wants to play Zac. I think Dark Lord would much prefer to play a champion that actually does damage and can carry the fights. So I would assume that they intend to blue on Lilia if red side lets it through. I mean, I have to imagine Lilia like destroys Wukong, no? So I'm kind of confused why they're banning Wukong here. Okay, they're gonna ban Singed, which I think is justifiable. It looked like it's a pretty passable Singed game. And okay, good ban. I like this ban. Let's ban Lilia. Red side is gonna ban the Lilia. Blue side, what are they gonna first pick? Probably 80 or jungle. I don't know what Dark Lord really wants to play. I mean, his Viego looked pretty good. I don't know. It's just so hard to truly carry team fights on jungle. Like you have to be playing like exactly Kindred, I think. Maybe Nefiri? Okay, they're just gonna pick Ashe again. Ashe definitely looked good. The arrows were definitely a big asset to their ability to start fights, especially with very little frontline, given that they're going to be playing a range support. I like the decision to play Ashe. And actually, red side is going to take away the Viego. They're going to say, nope, Dark Lord does not get to play Viego in this game. I want to see Dark Lord play like Master Yi or something. Let's play Master Yi. What a great champ. Or Pantheon. Actually, I think Pantheon can do pretty well. Okay, they're good. Now red side's going to take away the Cho'Gath, so and then I would like to see red side pick Mathbook before pick Mathbook champ on R3 here, probably Braum, just so that we can be 100% sure that Mathbook Air is going to have a good champ. What did he play last game again? Played Leona? Okay. We're going to play Darius again. Not necessarily knowing that this Cho'Gath is going top. It could easily be mid. But yeah, Asni Dunk definitely looked good. Yeah, I was kind of thinking it could be Cho support. But like, at the same time, that sounds kind of awful. And they're going to play Volibear for Dark Lord. I have to imagine it's good into a bunch of melees, but I wonder how good it's... How is Volibear into Cho'Gath? Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, they're going to pick even more melees into Darius Volibear. Imagine if this wasn't Ashe. Imagine if this was like what's a good AD carry in this game? Sivir. Imagine if this was Sivir. Or Smolder. Wait, this is a crazy Smolder game. No, wait, like what if blue side just picks Smolder? Wouldn't the game just end? That's true. It is probably Galio support for MathBook Air, so I am happy they did pick MathBook before he could get banned out. That being said, I don't think Galio is a very good support. Like I've played this jam, like I think it's like passable, but I also think he just does less than like Alistar. I think it's just like slightly hard to justify Galio, and also he has some lanes that can be very difficult. They did ban Lulu this time, which I like because I think blue side would play Lulu again. This time I think blue side might play Milio. I would guess is pretty reasonable in this game. What else would I like? I would definitely play an Enchanter, or I guess I would play Taric, but I don't think Ashley will play Taric. Soraka. So this is a very reasonable Soraka game actually. Why not Soraka? Let's play Soraka. I like Soraka. Janna. Wait, this is a crazy Janna game. Galio cannot play the game into Janna. Although Janna is like actually a fairly difficult champ, but let's see what they want. Yeah, red team is going to be doing some running. Seraphine is fine. Yeah, Seraphine's good. I'll give a Seraphine a pass, especially with Ashe. It's like sick combo or something. And Seraphine is good into a bunch of melees, I think. Even if her Enchanter output isn't the biggest. Yeah, it's just a full Brawl comp. So I feel like the team with an Enchanter, when it's full Brawl, just wins. Like that's the point of having an Enchanter. When you just run at each other, like one team has a Soraka, one team doesn't have a Soraka, and it's like, well, they have a Soraka. What are you gonna do? Ooh, Swain. I love Swain. Okay, like Swain is like Smolder, but different. Like Swain Soul and Smolder are like the same champ. They punish exactly the same form of comp, and it's exactly this comp. Let's see. I assume red side is locking their top laner here against Darius, or maybe Cho'Gath was just their top. Okay, Cho'Gath is just their top, and I think this is a fairly bad Swain matchup. Into Hui. I have to imagine this can't be good for Swain. Yeah, okay, it's fairly bad for Swain. Huh. These are some comps. I don't know. I really like Hui. I think Hui is a really good pick here. I guess you probably go Ghost on Ashe. I guess. I don't play AD carry. I play support, and whenever I play support, if my AD carry doesn't go barrier, I just tilt off the face of the earth. Like, AD goes cleanse into only Sejuani, it's like, well, I guess we just lose the lane. It is how it is. Can't play. But yeah, I can imagine Ghost being good, especially into like Galio, who is really kiteable. Yes, Sinch was banned. That is why top is on Cho'Gath instead. Okay, everyone's readied up. We're gonna get into game soon. I don't know. I'll post the prediction. Sup Gap, James family. Then you can have like 2 minutes, I guess. Yeah, take 2 minutes this time. All right. Place your bets. And they just got into champ select. I mean, I think Hui is a really good pick to round out this comp. I think Hui poses a lot of problems to all of these champions on blue side. That I don't know how Swain is gonna deal with Hui. I don't know how Darius Volibear are gonna run through Hui QE. I don't know how Ashe is ever gonna hit Hui with an arrow. I don't know how Seraphine is ever gonna hit Hui with anything. Like, I think if Hui is strong, like this can certainly be played. But if Hui is not strong, they're cooked. If Hui isn't strong, like Swain is just gonna run them over, Volibear and Darius. Like, in terms of just like a pure melee stat check, this blue side comp clearly wins. Especially since Galio is so useless this game. Holy moly, I would hate to play Galio this game. Like, what is Galio gonna do this game? Like, let's be realistic. Galio is gonna run up to Darius, give him 5 stacks, try to E out, get hooked out of the E, and it's like, yay, you taunted a Volibear. I don't know. It's so hard to play Galio, like, because the champ is like Alistar, but if you didn't have ult. So like, what is Alistar without ult? A pretty rough champ. We are gonna go into spectator delay, so I'll put us on be right back for a sec, and I will be right back. I need to drink some water. Okay, welcome back. We're in the game. It's gonna be 0% again. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ignite for Swain. That's kind of crazy. We're killing play. We're planning to kill play, I guess. But playing the game with no teleports is pretty rough. I would not like to play the game with no teleports. Other than that, I wonder if Mathbook went Inspiration or Sorcery second. I think that's always the big question on Galio. Do you value Nimbus Cloak more, or do you value Cosmic Insight more? Because both are really important runes for Galio, and if you go Aftershock, you only get one. Which is why I think you should go Spellbook or Face Rush, but all good. Other than that, no suspicious summoner choice. I really don't like the Ignite. I think the Ignite is a big problem. Especially since like they're gonna want to like send Swain into side lane late game, aren't they? Maybe not. Oh wait, sorry, I have to do all the stuff. Yes, scoreboard. Yay. Oh, everyone got in order this time. Standing in Tribush. A sin. Don't do it. It's not allowed. How did the prediction resolve? Let's see what people are bet. Oh my god, no! How nobody wants to bet on Team Suffcap? Have some faith in Darkwood 70. He's gonna carry the game. Just watch. Cho'Gath into Darius? Yeah, that sounds like a pretty rough matchup, at least for the first few levels. Maybe for the entire game, since Darius will just walk around your queue. Perma. Like, what are you gonna... I don't know what Cho'Gath is supposed to do into Darius. In bot lane... Again, we see Mathbook Air with the melee support getting push. He's gonna actually force Watanabe out of this lane, take a pretty good trade with his Aftershock. Meanwhile, Cho'Gath is suffering. Skilled Q first. He's just gonna try to Q some minions if he can. FNC Dunk is Q start actually. And this time junglers are actually pathing towards opposite sides of the map. We see... I'm actually kind of surprised that Viego is choosing to path bot. Maybe just decides that he's gonna get 2v1 by Darius if he tries to path top, but... Oh, this is an interesting look by Darklord. Mathbook looks pretty dead to me. Okay, Mathbook is rather dead. That's just unfortunate timing. I mean, he probably should have known that Darklord was there, because that's just the normal Krugs timer. Like, Darklord literally cleared him as a camp, but... It is how it is. Evil Brownie's gonna try to punish while Darklord actually doesn't invade. I'm not sure why Darklord chooses not to invade. I guess he thinks he's just gonna lose the 3v3 on the way back, and he doesn't have mid-prio. Yeah, actually, I think Darklord invading would have been a pretty risky decision in retrospect, but that does mean he's gonna... Oh wait, Evil Brownie reset this camp. No! Darklord 70 is back in time now with smite advantage, and Evil Brownie is... Oh no! What a unfortunate error. And now Evil Brownie is just cooked. Darklord gets the gank off, gets like, it's gonna just be like fully 2 camps ahead on his clear. Maybe even will run bot to contest this crab. I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Actually, I think he is gonna do that. Let's see if he does it in time. Yeah, I mean, maybe you're supposed to go Comet here as Cho'Gath, but I don't know. Hellblade's are just a good rune. Okay, and it looks like they're just gonna trade Scuttle Crab, so Evil Ronnie's gonna end up being fine here. Oh my god, wait, what's going on here? Underworld Visitor takes a really painful trade. Is gonna be able to crash this wave? Yeah, they're too low to freeze it, so... I want to see Watanabe walk up and cancel at least Galio. I think it's fine to not cancel Zaya here, but... I mean, but facing this push shouldn't be allowed. Yeah, Darklord actually, this is the form of the punish, because Evil Brownie is so slow to get to this crab. It means Darklord is going to be able to just take this and maybe take the Krugs after. It's warded by IXX, but is not able to get the steal. Wait, Evil Brownie's just going to trade Raptors. This is really smart by Viego, actually. And Darklord is going to get held up in mid, so... Oh, what's going on? I don't like that Evil Brownie didn't just finish the Raptors there. I don't think IXX was ever in danger of dying. Wait, that's such an insanely good E by Volver there. Holy moly. I can't believe he... I actually can't believe he E'd that bush. That's crazy. So the end result of all of this is Darklord's gonna base like roughly 2 camps up. Oh god, what's going on? He's trying to look onto Sentient Cloud? No, 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 no. This is a pretty bad tempo loss. I guess the problem is he doesn't have really anything to base into. Like he has to like base and go bot, which is really, really painful. But Darklord is now up a base, is up like 3 camps, and also has the opportunity to look on this push out. Okay, it's technically not a push out. It looks like it's technically freezing for blue side, but he's on a ward, so this is not really lookable. So Evil Ronnie gets his base off. He's gonna look top. Is not really gonna be able to find anything though. I mean, FNZ Dunk is all inning actually. Wait, FNZ Dunk is just dead. Oh, what an unfortunate timer. I feel like FNZ Dunk should not have died. Oh my god, he's gonna get. Oh my god, he gets the 1-for-1. That's crazy. Wait, he can't even die. He's gonna kill Viego too. Viego is dead. No, no, no. It's a disaster. I'm not really sure how they could have played that any better. I think FNZ Dunk just wins it. But that is a disaster for Evil Brownie. Holy moly. And all of a sudden, this game state is like, where are you supposed to play? Like, jungle is a disaster. You have a pushing lane mid, so you have to make something out of it. But both your side lanes are hard losing now. I guess bot lane is not yet that hard losing. Like, this is not too big of a gold advantage in terms of items right now. But Evil Brownie is just not going to be able to play the game for so long. He just has to try to cross map as best he can against Darklord. But if Darklord just plays bot and leaves FNZ Dunk on the island, it's not like Viego can ever do anything to Darius. Like, what happened just now is just going to happen again if something happens. So, and Cho'Gath is in a little bit of trouble. He's lucky that Darius doesn't. Oh my god, what a. Yeah, this looks like a pretty difficult lane. He almost dies. He would have died if Darius had ult. And it's just going to have to base. Fortunately for him, Darius has Tiamat, so he's not really going to be able to freeze, but a rough lane. Both junglers are going to be bought for this Drake, which means that Darklord 70 is going to get whatever the heck he wants. Yeah, he's gonna spawn out Mathbook, although without a pushing mid, like Sentient Cloud truly is rather weak here, so maybe there's something to be said for fighting around with Wei once Darius has 6, and maybe once Mathbook also has 6. But in terms of just pure combat power, like, B's ultis are way better than these ultis. Watanabe walks up, gets taunted. A pretty good trade. Yeah, a good trade actually. And actually, it looks like red side maybe either gets to look on bot. Oh, this is a scary look bot because Darklord 70 is here. I'm not sure if they know that. Mathbook dies. Unlucky. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, Mathbook face checks a bush with a Volibear in it. Unfortunate. Volibear is probably going to go do Drake, and Evil Brownie's going to try to trade Grubs, which Grubs are better, for sure. I think first Grubs are substantively better than Drake. They're going to try to dive Xayah, who has ult and flash soon. I don't think they've probably timed this flash this precise. Oh my god, a kill in the mid lane. IXX is full HP. He was much stronger. He had lost chapter to like Ruby Crystal or something. Evil Brownie's gonna try to trade. I really would like to see Evil Brownie try to hit the Grubs. I get that it's scary. I get that if Darius comes, you're gonna have to leave. But like, Hui can walk with you now. I think they missed an opportunity here. Maybe he still just gets it. He's gonna go do it now. And Darius, I would have liked to see Darius try to deny this, because I don't think this should be allowed with Hui basing in mid. But I mean, this is completely fine. Like, Viego getting Grubs in exchange for Drake. That's acceptable. And Cho'Gath is going to get the stack. Oh, good arrow. Goes down with Xayah. Doesn't ult it or flash it. Xayah doesn't ult, actually. She's going to die. Wait. Jaya's really low. Mathbook are trying to chase her down, but she, I think, can walk this out unless Mathbook's next Q. Can he hit the Q? He just barely can't get range for the Q, so he will also die. A good arrow. A really good arrow by Ash. Meanwhile, FNZ Dunk tries to run down the Cho'Gath, gets the Q, doesn't get the E though, so that's going to be just minus Ghost. One sec, I'll be right back. Okay, back. This looks like a very rough lane for Swain. He hasn't been able to make use of the Ignite at all. IXS has not been low basically the entire time. The gold lead is fairly substantial, but no items yet for anyone. Let's see if Darklight can make something happen in this bot lane. Because I'm sure he wants to look. Xayah has flash, but no ult. And Seraphine doesn't have ult, but Ashe is gonna have arrow soon. And oh no, Mathbook, I mean, I guess we're just saying it's screwed either way. Like it's not like Mathbook could do anything to break this freeze. It's not a freeze actually. It's fine. So oh no, Underworld Visitor. Why are we walking up? He's walking up to Q the minion, but he's gonna die for it. He's gonna die for queuing the minion. Unlucky. He is certainly dead because Ashe is gonna arrow him. Yep. Unlucky. And Volibear maybe is dead. Wait, Volibear's barely doesn't take one more turret shot. Another solo kill in mid lane though, so Hui is strong, and like we said before the draft, like Hui is the member that can make this comp tick. I don't think anyone else really could carry this game, but I do think that Hui can carry this game. It is gonna be hard though, because Volibear is very strong. Our top laner is down like 50 CS. That's not good. And yeah. Yeah, FNZ Dunk is going to be able to take this tower whenever he gets another chunk out on Cho'Gath. Wait, TP's back mid with item. I don't know if I like the decision to go Archangels this game. Like, I feel like you just have to do damage. Like, their team is just so low damage, so many drain tanks on the enemy team. I would have liked to just see Blackfire Torch or whatever. Or whatever the correct item is. I'm pretty sure it's Blackfire Torch, but... Ascension Cloud getting pushed out of mid. Darklord is going to have to collect his wave, which is fine. Darklord's strong. Oh, Darklord is a kind of jungler. Gives his mid laner his wave. And the only two players with items right now are Darklord and an IXX. Meanwhile, some more dunking happening. Man, I can't believe FNZ Dunk doesn't have Dunkmaster Darius. Like, surely we have to. Yeah, I agree, Jacob. 50 to 100 CS, that's basically 5 deaths. Or it's more like 3, but... I mean, Darklord doesn't have ult actually, but there's just no damage. Like, it's not like Xayah has item or anything. Yeah, and Darklord has been doing really well to play off the engage ultis in bot. They do know that Xayah has no flash. She does have ult though. And Mathbook has not been able... Oh, no, we can't be building this. Mathbook is going to have his item at like 30 minutes. Like, it's going to be pretty rough. Oh, Watanabe steps up a little too far, walks in as well, so they're just gonna hit Ashe, which is good. And Ashe will die. Oh, just barely, not actually a good heal by Watanabe there. And the slow is gonna be, oh no, Mathbook, no, Mathbook. Mathbook is dead, and oh wait, Viego is here, so it's just a 1-for-1, and Watanabe is actually gonna be able to flash out, just barely can't get the trade. Although Xayah actually had Bearer that entire time, so there was some pretty good baiting by Xayah there. Darkler trying to find a pick onto Evil or Bronny to see if Bronny will face check his Krugs, but nope, he will not. This is not a kill. Okay, just trying to see if Xayah is basing on safely. This is really painful for Swain, but I'm not sure there's really anything he can do to get himself out of the situation. Like, he certainly shouldn't be dropping waves, though. Oh, Darklord, I don't think has realized quite how illegal this is. It is, rather dangerous to start this. Everyone in the game is coming in with items, so this is going to be a big fight. But wait, Seraphine just recalled. What? I'm not sure how low Seraphine was, but this is just certainly not fightable without the support. And it's going to be Drake to red side. Despite the gold lead for blue side, red side was able to get a bit more tempo on that Drake. They were able to leverage their mid priority and also just have item parity. Everyone is able to base and have an item. So red side gets a Drake that they probably shouldn't have. Oh. Alright. Cho'Gath has decided he can't lane anymore. And is just gonna drop turret and a wave to proxy. Never a good sign. This is not what you want to see. So FNZ Dunk will base after this wave, probably just go bot, I have to imagine. Or actually no, FNZ Dunk is gonna go harass Evil Brony. And Dark Lord is gonna... Can he kill Cho'Gath? I guess he can. Evil Brony trying to save him, and Hui is here as well, so I think Cho'Gath... Oh no, they're just gonna give Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath is dead because FNZ Dunk ran... Oh, misses the Q, but it's fine, it's fine. Meanwhile, in bot lane. Arrow and Seraphine ult, both up. Xayah no ult for a couple seconds. And Dark Lord 70 is going to do the Herald. They're probably going to use this to get some mid priority around the next dragon. Let's see if we can get any arrows, get any more kills onto Mathbuck. Oh god, Mathbuck is so weak. Like, Bomby Cinder is not a real item. Like, this item is like a ruby crystal. It's a ruby crystal and a glowing moat. That's not very good. You have to be a little bit careful. They are slightly weak-sided here. Evil Brony is around, but... I wonder if Darius wants to take over bot here, because I feel like... I don't know. Like, send Swain top, maybe? Have Darius go bot. Send your mid support, or AD support mid. Try to catch out Hui with an arrow or something. Viego is hovering here for a very, very long time. In fact, might be hovering so long... Oh, it gets spotted up by the hawk shot, but... I was gonna say might be hovering so long that Dark Lord is here for the counter gank. I feel like Blue Side could have baited this a little bit more with Ashe having flash and Dark Lord walking up. Like, I feel like they just want to get ganked, but understandable to just play safe. Nothing bad can happen, and you're not relying on your opponents making a mistake if you just don't give them the choice in the first place. Meanwhile, Darius looking on IXX. IXX does not have a shutdown because of the new like gold stuff about the shutdown, but is gonna have to flash. It looks pretty dead. Yep, Dark Lord doesn't have ult. So he does have ult. Wait, why didn't he ult? Wait, Dark Lord just doesn't ult the fear. Misses the ult onto IXX. Oh, it's a disaster. No. Okay, Sentient Cloud is able to get his one, but Evil Brony is gonna certainly trade it back, and they just went too deep. Didn't use it, and just like I think Dark Lord just made some micro errors there. So it's gonna be a 3 for Hui. That's a lot of shutdowns. I thought 400 gold shutdowns on like 2 members here. So suddenly the gold is not looking so bad. Suddenly Hui is 2 items, even though Dark Lord is 2 items, even if Navori is slightly cheap. But I mean, the game is super playable now, I think. Like we said, Hui is the only member who needs to have gold, and Hui is the only member with gold. Like, I think the game is perfectly playable. Alright, let's see. Can Ashe make anything of this lead? She doesn't have too big of a CS gap. In fact, it's down in CS. I'm not sure. Well, let's see the gold. Because when she bases... I can't imagine she'll have less than Zeal Dagger, but probably not much more either. Okay, has exactly Zeal Dagger. So AD carries are perfectly equal. Just a refillable potion in difference in terms of gold right now. And Dark Lord is sharking around the Drake, choosing to spend his time looking for Hui. Hoping that someone's going to face check him, but nobody does. Yep, IXX has the presence of mind to not face check that bush that Volibear could be in. Well, Volibear is going to be -1 control ward because Seraphine is actually really late. I think the problem here for blue side is that Seraphine should have been with Volibear setting up this vision, but now Volibear is just going to get completely pushed out of the area, and they're going to be forced to contest through bot. Except they don't have bot prio. So how are we contesting through bot? Like, are we going to walk through this choke into Hui? I don't think so. This looks really tricky for blue side to enter, actually. They really just have to find an arrow, but there's so many targets in front of Hui that it's hard to find anything really that good to engage on, and other than arrow, their engage is somewhat suspect. They're just going to use the Herald, but this tower is full HP, it's not going to die. Mathbook is a little dead though. Yeah, okay, like it's okay. Galio's useless. Like the champ just can't do anything this game. I think I'm surprised Redside just decided to leave. Like I feel like Galio is not a particularly important member of your team comp, but okay, is how it is. Underworld Visitor is gonna get hooked. He has ult. Oh, doesn't ult. Okay. FNZ Dunk just slams the hammer. And is gonna play it safe, not go for that tower. Can they do Otacon? I think they can, yeah. They're just gonna do Otacon because Zaya died in mid and now the game is actually rather difficult. I think Otacon is maybe not as good as people think it is, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Meanwhile, Cho'Gath gonna try to take some plates. I'm not sure if he probably doesn't have Demolish. He's playing Hailblades. I feel like if you go tank, you maybe don't need Hailblades, but I don't know. If you go tank, you Emax, right? So maybe that's the reason to go Hailblades. Item check. Second item for Viego is gonna match the Volibear. Darius also has second item, so it's so yeah, it's 2-2 in terms of carries with 2 items. FNZ Dunk is walking in like the problem is Galio just doesn't do anything to it. Like he's just gonna die if Mathbook tries like look. Oh, he's lucky he didn't get hooked. But oh, yeah, FNZ Dunk sees the blood. Yeah, like what do you do? Like this is just your life as Galio. Oh, a really nice arrow! An arrow lands onto Cho'Gath is gonna be an FNZ Dunk gets another kill, and Underworld Visitor is gonna have to ult and also have to flash. Yeah, that's the Galio experience. Your chap just sucks. I don't know, man. Oh, and FNZ Duck knows Underworld Visitor is no sums, no ult. I'm not sure he's gonna die to this bleed. I think he's gonna barely live. Oh, just barely dies. 56 HP. The last tick gets him. So, yeah, this game's come wildly out of control. I think Hui just needs to be matching Darius, and no, it just is how it is. And you're gonna give Swain a better side lane matchup, but I think you just have to. Even Darius, I would like to see open bot here, probably. Yeah, he is gonna open bot. And then Hui is also gonna open bot. Oh, Hui's 3 items. He's 3 items. That's a lot of items. Nobody else in this game. Or wait, never mind. Darius is also 3 items. What? Okay. I was gonna say nobody else in this game is even close, but nobody else in this game except Darius is even close. This is a very early bush stack. I'm not sure why they think blue side is gonna face check this. Especially since there's a mid wave here. Like I feel like if you're gonna stack, like you would stack like here or like here or FNZ Dunk playing very careful. He has a good control word here, but also has a call. Dark Lord once again says, I need my cloth armor. I don't need control words. Man, let's buy control words. Glowing moat. All good. Once per game, I get to complain about control words. Surely. Yeah, picks up a red buff. Looks like the next contest is ult. I assume we're gonna be pausing. We're paused. Great. Another pause. Another DDoS. Okay, if the center is closing, it's cooked. If the center is closing, I assume they're just gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do because I think blue side is clearly gonna win this game, which would make the series 1-1. And I would assume that people don't want to play tomorrow because I have to study tomorrow. So is it cooked or is it not cooked? Ashley does claim to know a guy. So maybe it's not cooked. Maybe the game can be saved. Oh, I guess I can't type because I'm 3 minutes after XD. Ah. Ashley is literally getting DDoSed. All good. Although not literally getting DDoSed. Figuratively, literally getting DDoSed. All good. Ah, I see. I did not know that the CC is closed tomorrow. Well, it sounds like Ashley will be able to keep the lights on. Pending, whatever happened with her PC. Well, we're gonna be here for a bit. Until whenever they can get a PC restarted, I guess. I'm not gonna go on Be Right Back because I assume it won't take too long, but yeah, is how it is. There's been a lot of delays. Unlucky. They can stay. The game will not die. Fantastic. Cloth armor. Refillable potion. Guys, control words. Control words are so good. I just need to cry. I need control words. Control words in my life. Okay, Seraphine is reconnected, so I have to assume that they're going to be restarting soon. Who knows if they can stay for game 3? Maybe Red Side will just win, and it won't be a problem. Agreed. Is Ashley back in the call? Okay, she is back in the call, so surely it can't take too much longer. I'm just gonna keep waiting. It is how it is. I mean, the problem is I don't think Red Side outscales. I think Galio is just so useless that they can't outscale. They're gonna try to put a dive together, but IXS is full HP with Flash and 4 members on his side, including a Galio ult, so that ain't gonna work. It's also level 16. I guess FNZ Dunk is also level 16. Standard post-pause freeze, so just have to wait it out. Alright, sick. It's gone. Don't think Mathbook knew quite how close he came to dying there, but it's how it is. They are going to force him off this tower. No, Red Side, we cannot contest this tower. Oh wait, Dark Lord just one shot, no? A good arrow goes down onto Galio, who is probably dead. But yeah, what can you do as Galio, man? It's just depressing. Maybe I had to go Swifties this game since there's so many slows, but I mean, it's hard to complain that someone goes Mercs against Ashe, Seraphine, Swain, Volver. just gonna be a full reset for tempo. They're gonna reopen towards this. Actually, Dark Lord is gonna greet his wolves before this Drake or something. What's this path in? It does appear he's gonna greet his wolves, which is fine because Viego is also greeting his Krugs. I think this. I don't think you should give. Just because like Hui is so strong. Like, are they even behind that much? Like, don't look at the top. Like, are they even behind? Like, Swain doesn't have an item. Or no, sorry, I'm lying. Swain does have an item, but like, okay, the Drake is just gone. It's gonna be traded for top tower and a crab, which is, I guess, a fine trade. You'll take it. But that is soul point, and it's ocean soul point, which is a big problem. Like ocean soul into no damage, problem. It's just gonna be an X-Look on an Ash Arrow, I guess. I think it's been really nice how they've been using Ash Arrow as their engage. Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to go Hollow Radiance. It's for sure supposed to be like Trailblazer into Locket or something, but you're gonna try to dive IXX? I mean, Darius is rather tanky, and Volibear, again, doesn't ult the Wayfear, but I mean, the arrow misses. They're taking a lot of damage, but Volibear has the ult to turn off the tower on their way out, so they're gonna be completely fine. And yeah, that's pretty painful. Nothing really to be gained from that other than a bit of tempo going into this Baron. Ash doesn't have arrow, so Mathematic Arrow gets to live. Oh my god. A pretty risky hook by FNC Dunk. They just barely don't have enough damage to burst him, and Dark Lord is going to kill everyone on the back end. Unlucky. Yeah, the game's not playable anymore. It is how it is. It's certainly not playable without IXX. But yeah, like we said, if it's just a pure stat check, like this blue side comp stat check's way harder. Like we have Darius and Volibear to stat check against Cho'Gath Viego. So unless red side is able to play range with Hui, there's not really any winning lines. Also, like Seraphine just out stat checks Galio so hard because Galio does not contribute to the stat check. The champ does absolutely nothing in a stat check. The point of the champ is that I don't even know what the point of the champ has been. I swear I was a Galio merchant once upon a time. I thought Galio was really good, but like. I don't know. The champ's just like Alistar, but if you didn't have the E stun and you also had to root yourself for 2 seconds before your combo and you also weren't tanky. FNZ Dunk has a lot of movement speed. A lot of movement speed to run it. We saw last time that they just couldn't burst him. And I don't think this time will be that different. So he's just going to walk around with impunity. And that's going to be just a Baron start. Dark 70 wants to get this game over with. And yeah, it's completely free. Red side has no clue. They do have a blue orb, but they're not going to use it. And that's going to be Baron. Any resets needed? Ash might have to reset for IE, but maybe he can just forego it. She is just going to forego it. They're just going to play, and Cho'Gath is rather dead. Unlucky, Cho'Gath died. That's going to be this tower. Hui can push, but surely Swain is going to match this, right? Yeah, okay. They're going to send Swain to match. And you can't push it. You can't out-push against Baron. It's just not possible. Getting this mid-wave pushed is a big deal. Like, they were going to lose this inner either way, so I do like that they pushed the mid-wave before they can Baron and power it. But I think they can just get fully dove here. Yeah, Dark Lord is posturing very, very aggressively. IXX is the only member that matters, but the turret is dead already, and oh, really nice juke by Dark Lord 70 there. Seraphine ult doesn't hit too much, but who's gonna kill Dark Lord? Nobody's gonna kill Dark Lord. FNZ Dunk also just gets to run over everyone, and like, yeah, it is how it is. That's the game. I think the biggest thing that went wrong this game is the jungle. I think I can't remember exactly what happened, but I remember that a catastrophe happened in the jungle. That's all I remember. And then all these leads just got blown out of proportion. So yeah, it's gonna be 1-1. We get a game 3 in this finals. Hopefully it will end soon because I have to sleep. but it is how it is. So yeah, let's go back to window capture. Let's cash out the prediction. Oh dear, a lot of you have lost quite a large amount of money. So congrats to whoever just won like 20,000 points or something. Yeah, you have to sleep, Jacob. All good. Go sleep. You don't have to cast. You could just go sleep. Watch the VOD later. Whenever Avery posts it, XD. Yeah, Jacob G is trying to convince us that he doesn't have any more points, but it's not true. He has infinite points. He's very rich. Alright, they've made the lobby. Did they have a draft wall? Where's the draft wall? Give me a draft wall, please. Surely this time nobody's PC gets no one pulls the plug on anything. No plugs are pulled. Damn, I guess Jacob G actually is among us. How'd you lose 100,000? That's crazy. Thought he could win it all back, but okay, where's the draft wall? Give me a draft wall, please. I need a draft wall. Where's the draft wall? Let's go read some news. What do y'all think has been happening in the world? Okay, I probably shouldn't talk about politics on a League of Legends stream. All good. Let's not read the news. Yeah, the game 3 should happen soon. I don't know why there's no draft wall yet. Let me go take a look. Oh wait, maybe there is a draft wall. I just haven't. Okay, I just wasn't invited. They just hate me. Or the reality is I just joined late. That's what actually happened. Oh, what? They've just been in draft this whole time. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this time red side had to ban Lilia because they knew that blue side would B1 it. It's again going to be a Lucian pick. It's going to be Ashe Seraphine again, not Ashe Lulu. They've decided Seraphine is the better pick. And yeah, I think the big question is what is MathBook Air going to be on? Oh, they are going to play Zac. They're going to play Dark Lord 70 Zac, which the Lilia pick actually, or the Lilia ban actually covers for. And actually, this is a good Zac game, because none of these champs do too much damage. Like Viego can do some damage, but certainly cannot finish off Zac. Oh, there's like some series thing. Oh, that's crazy. There's okay. I guess you can do series in OPG in draft wall now. They're gonna ban Braum from MathBook Air. I don't think they should ban Galio. What should they ban then? I guess we can ban Leona. Let's ban Leona, sure. Make him prove that he can play another champ. I'm actually really surprised they didn't just pick Braum. Like, is MathBook just not willing to play Braum? Like, if you're gonna play Lucian here into Ashe Seraphine, like surely you can just play Braum. But they are gonna ban Leona. Same line of logic. Let's see if MathBook can play another champ. And are they gonna? Oh, they have already forced FNZ dunk off Darius. They've decided they can't deal with it. Unfortunately, FNZ dunk has a lot of other champions. No. Wow, they're gonna ban their own Galio. Interesting. Okay. Or okay, they're gonna ban Cho'Gath. I think that makes some sense. Yeah, I think Cho'Gath would be actually rather annoying. Maybe Olaf here actually for red side would be interesting. I would like Olaf. What else would I like? Okay, Lysandra is fine. It always provides reasonable amounts of utility. Means Lucian was probably already going cleanse. They are gonna play Galio for math book, but it's another hard Galio game. It's less hard than last game. Like not having to play against Darius is a big deal. We saw last game like Darius was really messing him up, but like imagine Olaf. Like if blue side picks something that can get Olaf tier, like oof, this could be a problem. What other things could they be considering for top? I think he's gonna play Olaf. Let's see what counter's set. Not Swain. Certainly not Malphite. Maybe Kennen is fine. Probably not Kennen. Kale. Come on. Play Olaf. Play Olaf. I want to see Olaf. Ambessa. Okay. Ambessa. Wait, this is a worse matchup than Olaf. Wait, I swear Olaf is better. All good. To be fair, I don't even know what. I mean, Ambessa's good. Like they have it with Zach. Like there's a lot of stuff for Ambessa to follow up with. Um, I think Ambessa is perfectly fine. But it is not a good matchup apparently. All right, we're ready to up and draft. I will post the final prediction, which is also the prediction for who will win the series. Will win everything. And it's James family, and it's Sup Gap. And y'all can have 2 minutes to post your prediction. Good luck. My points would be on red side. I think this red side draft is really easy. But I do think that maybe Set can give Zach some problems. Let's see, is it actually as good a matchup as I would guess? It is. Oh my god. What? 56.7? Okay, wait. I guess Set can give Zach a lot of problems. Um I don't know then. I don't know. I think Galio will be far more useful this game. Like Lysandra is not as bad as Darius, and I think Galio is actually substantially good into Mbessa, so I don't think Mathfuck Air will be as doomed from the start. Okay, we're going into Spectre delay. I'm gonna put us on be right back for a sec while I go get some more water. But see you in a sec. God, my throat hurts already. Alright, hello everyone. You should be in. That's the hope. I hope we're in. It's probably gonna be like a couple seconds of this. Summoners. Ignite for FNZ Dunk. Into set. It's fine. I don't like it. I'd go TP, but I'm not a top laner. I don't know. I don't actually know how much it matters for the 1v1. Looks like Ash Seraphin is going to try to take first bush. Try to play the level 1. Although they haven't been playing the level 1 too well these past few games. Alright, let me zoom out. Same ward from Dark Lord 70. Sees same strat. Except this time it's not Lilia, so... They're just going to trade the ward. Nobody on either team has sweeper. I would like to see this traded. Like, I want to see them trade a ward onto like this red buff or something, but it's too late now. I don't know if Pixel is the best place to stand. I would probably stand and try. Like, I think standing and try here is pretty safe, unless like Lucid walks through river. Maybe that's the only way you could get punished for it, but... Alright, everyone's just gonna go to their lanes. Nothing too exciting. Just a ward on the Raptors. They are gonna know that Dark Lord is starting here. Sorry, let me swap these. And that Dark Lord is pathing bot. Oh, Dark Lord is pinging that he wants to level 3 gank top to try to take advantage of this Raptors ward maybe in anticipation that Set is gonna push level 1. Because he knows that Zac is gonna path bot. Let's see how FNZ Dunk manages this wave. Yeah, he's not hitting the minions at all, you can see. Or he's just hitting it so that he can perhaps be so that he can be level 2 by the time that Zac gets here is the goal. Okay, he's putting some trades on. Butthole Blasta is just taking the prio because why would you not take the prio? Because Zac is clearing towards bot. Set is actually playing rather respectfully here, yeah. FNZ Dunk is gonna take a rather bad trade. Oh, never mind. It's a completely fine trade from FNZ Dunk. I mean, it's a little bad because it's still Set. But he has successfully made the lane volatile, which is his goal, because I believe Zac is pathing. Is Zac coming? Yeah, Zac is coming. Zac is gonna come. So let's see if Set wards. It would be a pretty insane call for Set to ward this early. Like, surely nobody thinks we're gonna get 3 camped by Zac. Wow, it's actually gonna work. It's crazy. FNZ Dunk gets the flash, and Set is not able to follow the flash. Could have had a 1-for-1, but just not quite up to the ping. Wait, surely they can kill him, right? Yeah, they can. No. Wait, they don't get him? Wait, it's a disaster. And Dark Lord gets his blobs popped. He's going to get punished on... Evil Brunny is able to clear his wolves and then path to Dark Lord's bot side. Does he have bot prio? He does not have bot prio, it doesn't look like. Oh, no. Someone misplayed that, because I think Set should have died. I guess Zac just threw Q too early. What's the problem? Like, Zac could have just held Q. But, I guess Dark Lord is thanking his lucky stars that he has a pushing bot lane here, because if he did not, he would just be completely cooked. Unfortunately, maybe he's not thanking his lucky stars, because that pushing bot lane is about to get ganked, and, Jaya is dead. Does Watanabe die as well? No, she can walk out. But on this wave, oof, that is a painful death. Oh, they're actually going to push? I guess they want to secure Lucian to base. I probably would not have pushed this wave. But I can see why you would push, because you don't want to get jailed on your freeze. Or on your slow push back out. See if FNZ Dunk can make anything happen with this Ignite in top lane, because really no advantage gained at all by Zac just forcing Set's... Not even forcing Set's teleport, actually. Set still has teleport. No look from Dark Lord is now the one down so many camps. Like, this is such a big problem. Evil Brownie's doing really, really well to punish Dark Lord for this level 3 ganked, or level 3 gank top. We're gonna look on Ari. Sentry Cloud should have root. Does he have root? He does have root, but he can die. He has to be really careful. He's gonna flash into Viego. Viego's gonna get the kill. And Dark Lord can't kill IXX. In fact, Dark Lord is dead. He doesn't have blobs. Evil Brownie, can he flash W? Oh, really good charm flash by IXX. Oh my god, that was so good. They get him. They get Dark Lord too. And this game is out of control. This is a utter disaster in the jungle. I mean, someone has to do something, but I don't think FNZ Dunk is not winning this lane. And like, I mean, we saw win rate wise, it's not a good matchup for Mbessa, but he also has Ignite, so that's just even more pressure for him to make something happen. But oh my god, his jungler is so cooked. So now Evil Bronny gets to roleplay Dark Lord from last game. Gets to go wherever he wants, do whatever he wants, take any fights he wants, and yeah. We'll see if Dark Lord is able to trade one of these objectives. It's actually going to take a look onto FNZ. Oh no, FNZ Dunk is just barely not dead because I think Set maybe could have W'd a little bit earlier so that FNZ Dunk was still in the stun, but either way, it's going to be a kill to Set, or sorry, a kill to Dark Lord, who maybe can bounce back. I mean, Set is not going to lose anything necessarily. It's really important here that Dark Lord actually pushes this out, because otherwise FNZ Dunk would. Oh no, sorry. Okay, all good, not a problem. Fast pace. Unironically, just a fast pace. Like unironic. Only 11 seconds as of death. Meanwhile, Jaya goes down. That's rough. I mean, actually, she's down a lot. She's down a pickaxe, basically. Like these are not real items, so. That is unfortunate. Losing bot, and I guess it just has to be winning through top. I guess we just have to win through to Mbessa, but I don't know. I just don't believe. Dark Lord is still down 5 camps. That's a lot of camps. 5 is a lot. And yeah. Ooh. Mathfuck going Dark Seal with Electrocute this game. I'm curious why Electrocute this game and Aftershock last game. I feel like I don't know, I guess just because last game the enemy was tankier, but I'm not sure that's a reason to want Aftershock. But it does look like Mathbook will be building AP and not tank. No Hollow Radiance this time. I wonder what item it's actually going to be. Maybe Shirelia's? I can see Shirelia's. Alright, let's see what Dark Lord can do. I mean, no disaster has happened recently. It's only been Evil Bronny trading Drake, but this time I don't think that the losing jungler is going to be able to trade the grubs. I think Evil Bronny will contest the grubs and just force them out. Oh god, it's a disaster in the bot lane. Jaya can't play. See if FNZ Dunk can get any good trades. Surprised he doesn't just trade into Set there. I guess he's really scared of the W, but I feel like he just has to have faith in himself to dodge it. Once Set burns E like that, like surely we just have to trade. I don't know. Yep, and it is going to be grubs this time to the winning jungler. Evil Bronny tries to scout this out, but should know that Dark Lord has to be on Krugs if Rappers are gone right now. So, and Mathbook has roamed. Let's see if Ashe, are they 6 yet? They are 6 soon, so they're both going to be 6. Lucian doesn't have cleanse, so has to be very scared. He's going to be able to ult the wave though, so I don't think he should die on this. I would like to see him ult the wave though, because I think that the only disaster that can occur is if Underworld Visitor gets dove here. And they're gonna try. But Galio is actually gonna be here with ult in time, so I don't think, yeah, they can't. Oh. I don't know why game froze. Curious. But it does appear that Set is dying. I don't know why it won't load past 9 minutes. I might have to restart the client. What happened at 9 minutes? Why can't we load the game? I don't know. Well, okay, I will restart my client. I think this happened one time before. Okay, we're coming back. We'll be back. We'll go to 9 minutes. Oh, I didn't notice Galio has exhaust. I feel like you need ignite. I mean, he's winning his lane. I can't complain, but... Uh-oh, we're still at 0%. Surely we're gonna load. Let the client gods be kind today. We only have one more game. It's the last game of IMs. Surely they're not gonna... Surely they're gonna let me in. Let me in. I want to watch the game. I'll wait like another minute or so. I think it took like a minute the first time on game 1. Anyone know what is up with like when like you hover people on your friends list and it shows like the wrong champ? Like I feel like this is like they fixed it like a couple of patches ago because it was broken before, and now it's just like giga broken this patch. I don't know. Load. Any loaders? Unable to download spectator. That's not good. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, we're back. Saved. Okay, I guess we're just here now. Sorry. Whatever happened between 9 minutes and... Okay, whatever happened between 9 minutes and 11 minutes, the world will never know, but something happened. Dark Lord going in onto Evil Brawny. It looks like Dark Lord is cooked, yeah. Mathbook with a really good roam here. Let me fix all this stuff. Alright. Reevaluating the game state. Everyone here with an item except for Set. Only Ambessa with the item. Oh, a teleport going on, and Butthole Busta doesn't have ult, but is certainly going to get them both. Or Jaya might have to flash. Can she flash? She can flash and is going to get out. But it's still a catastrophe in the jungle. He's down. What is this? This is like 8 camps now. And it's also still a catastrophe in the bot lane. No item to a full item. So that's not good. Especially since Lucian usually doesn't build boots, so... Although maybe you do if you have feats, which I'm sure they do. So... No, they don't have feats yet, but they certainly will have feats. I believe this Drake should be their feats. Looks like they're contemplating fight. Nope, Darkler just wants to go farm. Needs items. You can't fight around this mid jungle. Down 2 items. Is Mathbook going Roa? This is Roa, right? I don't know about Roa. What? Press X. Yeah, it's not good. Top is barely ahead. It's not good. The game state is rather bad. In terms of scaling, though, I mean, I do think this game legitimately that the red side does outscale. Probably. I hope. I think red side outscales. Yeah, they can't punish Lucian just playing 1v2, which means that Galio gets to just play wherever the hell he wants. I mean, FNZ Dunk is not up. Like, he can trade as aggressively as he wants, but the matchup is still bad and he's not ahead, so... And it's also still Set, who will just wait on his passive and regen. It is Roa, so... I don't know when this item's gonna come online. It's probably not the worst. Evil Brawny call. Oh my god, what an arrow! Can they kill him? I'm not sure they can actually kill him. Yeah, okay, they can't kill him. Oh no, Dark Lord gets juked. And it's still a disaster. Even with a incredible arrow from Ashe, yeah, they just can't kill. Meanwhile, Ashe is gonna die. Yeah. It's getting pretty rough. They don't have items. Like, they just need Dark Lord to have an item. Watanabe's also gonna get dove. Good tanking by Mathbook there. Actually, Honorable Visitor can almost die yet. If Mathbook had given Dark Lord the pull, then maybe Lucian could have died there, but nah. Dark Lord has blobs, but oh no. Free hitting top tower. This is, I think, full tower to set actually because of the grubs. Yeah, it's a grubs gap. So that's also first tower to set. So I would assume that they're not even winning. Yeah, okay. FNZ Dunk is just behind now. I mean, he's taking good trades. But yeah, where can you play? Nowhere. Like Dark Lord just has nothing to do. He loses everywhere he goes. That's a lot of gold. 7,000. Yeah, Watanabe is dead. Unlucky. Wait, he went Zaxax. He went Zaxax. I feel like Solstice Slay is really good on Galio, but meh. Same reason that Solstice Slay is good on Fiddlesticks. It's like you CC and then you want to run so you can CC more. I guess just good with the champions play patterns. This is a pretty bad Celestial opposition game against like Ashe and I guess specifically Ashe, I guess. Set just decided to go Merc Dreads against a lot of CC. Disrespecting his lane opponent. Has not been able to land an E on Mbessa in quite a while, but is not too scared of just the straight up stat check, has good vision. So he's not going to die to Zac. Zac does have an item now, like this is the window where you could plausibly fight Ashe. Oh, Ashe still doesn't have Navori. Or it's not, sorry, not Navori, whatever it's called, Yuntal. I feel like they have to make a play around Lissandra. But everyone has flashes, like it can only be on Lucian who doesn't have flash, like that's not, they're not going to find Lucian. They might find Set though. Set has flash, ults Mbessa into the tower a little. Zac doesn't have anywhere to pull him to. He finds a minion, so it's going to be a kill onto Set. It's going to be traded for Drake. It's only Hextech Soul, which is, in my opinion, by far the worst soul. Watanabe has to be a little bit careful here. She should know that bot side is not somewhere she can walk into. Yep, chillin'. It's just going to be a kill, and it's going to be tower defense dunk, which is actually rather big. Their strong player gets stronger. The problem is soon we're going to see second item on Ahri, second item on Diego, even second item on Lucian. So once those spikes come in, it's just going to be completely unplayable. But right now, Mbessa is the strongest member in the game. Nobody is matching her 2 items, so I think they just need to force a fight. I think they just need to find someone and just, like, freaking Lissandra ult them, man. Like, Underworld Visitor is a little bit far. Oh, if that arrow had hit. Oh, what a really nice try. I don't know. Underworld Visitor has hands. Can E the ult. Yeah, they're gonna kill Set. I mean, Set will probably die. Galio's gonna run to ult him. But I think Galio would die if he ulted this. Yeah, misses the sweet spot, so Set will die. They're able to find some kills. That's 2 kills before the second items come through. Ahri is really bullying this Lissandra in side lane though, and I am almost certain. Yeah, okay. She definitely has Leandre's in base, so they can't fight Ahri, and they also probably can't fight Viego, which is a problem because those champions are good at getting places. But they can fight Set. They've been able to find the picks. Yeah, that's true. They don't really have that much damage. And they don't really have any reset champs either. I mean, I guess Lissandra is technically a reset champ, but how are they gonna kill through Ahri and also Lucian and also Viego? I don't know. Yep, second item Viego, second item Ahri. And nobody else is gonna have second item. I mean, yeah, I don't think Ambessa can 1v5. I think, like, it's kind of a problem with Ambessa. Like, the champ just runs out of damage. You either, like, you use all your abilities and you maybe kill someone, but Ambessa's not like, I don't know, like Aatrox or, like, even Riven, who just can keep on going and keep on going. I'm gonna look onto IXX. It's an Ahri with ult and flash. Like, they're never gonna kill her. Yeah, it's an Ahri with ult and flash. But it is going to be mid tower. It's going to be traded for Otacon, but can they get bot? No, Arya's wave clear is just way too good for them to get bot tower, so it's just going to be mid tower for Ashe. We're going to run after. Looks like, oh, it's going to be Herald for mid-inner? That's fine. Mid-inner is not the most important objective ever. And also, it's going to be an Ambessa ult onto Set, who's going to be another solo kill. Ashe Arrow just barely misses Evil Brownie, who has a good ult. They have to be very careful here. Jaya, okay, gets one shot by the Galio. Is flashing forward. A really good ult, actually, by Watanabe. Darklord tries to make something happen, but everyone has flash. Oh, no, he does make something happen, actually, because Galio's going to die on the back end. IXX, oh my god, IXX doesn't have ult though from the earlier play, so it doesn't really have resets to make here. Zac is blobbed, and it's gonna be FNZ Dunk is here. It's a really, really long fight, and Zac is back from blobs.
Hello.
Yo. Okay.
Did we spoil?
Yeah, did we get like a...
Well, I assume that the game has ended in
Yeah.
Well, I have a question. Is there like a prize for this or no?
I don't know, man. I don't run the tournament. I just cast. But IXX is cleaning everyone up. IXX cleans everyone up. Has his ult back. Okay. Wait, that's just the game? You're telling me that's the game? The game just ends
keep
here?
casting, man. It's over.
It's over?
Yeah.
Man, it's over. It's over.
Yo, I screamed so fucking hard.
You get like $1,000
level 3, bro. Yeah, bro.
Can we get like new headsets and stuff?
What?
Can we?
Yo, can we get like the jerseys, like the D1 people? Because I want to get a jersey.
I would strongly doubt that they will give that to you. But go complain to Ashley. It's not my job. I'm just a caster.
Can we get Wi-Fi for the top laners?
That's a good one.
Alright, whatever. Alright, thank you. GG's.
Thank you, guys.
Alright, so now armed with the information that the game will soon end. My bad. I'm not on the caster channel. I'm not on the caster channel because I thought someone might want to come cast, but I didn't think the teams would just come and spoil the game for us for fun. I don't know. No prize because spoilers. Agreed. That's a good excuse. So what I assume will happen is blue side is going to win this fight. Watanabe just barely avoids the dash, and FNZ Dunk goes in too early. Oh, really good Seraphine ult, actually, but it's actually pretty close, but oh my god, what a big W from Set. And Ahri's going to kill everyone. And that's the game. That's how the game ends. Now you know. I mean, they played that fight actually pretty well. I thought FNZ Dunk went in too early because I think it's hard for Ambessa to go in first, but it wasn't that bad. Like, our Seraphine was able to get some good follow-up. They just didn't have damage. I don't know. Sandra was a little bit stronger. If Sandra had 2 items, Vash had 2 items. It was a reasonable fight. Ah, yes. Please direct all prize complaints to PG1, who is the person actually running Intrareals. I was wrong. It's not Berkeley Legends. GG's. Congratulations to Team James family for winning IMs 2025. I'm bad at interviews, so I don't really want to interview anyone, but yeah. Oh, and they also all left. But yeah, it's been a good season, guys. I'll see you next season or something if I'm still casting. And bye-bye.